Hey y'all, hey. So in today's video, I'm gonna make some caps, okay? Some cap concepts. I'm gonna make the caps first and then I'm gonna actually put something in them. I don't know exactly how many I'm gonna make yet, or even if I can even do this, but we're gonna try it. So let's go and get into it.
A journey through time.
Hey y'all, I'm your girl Wendy. Welcome to A Journey Through Time. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So y'all know I'm always trying to do something, out of the box, out of the ordinary. Even if I can't do it, I got to at least attempt to try it, right? So I'm going to make a cap box. And with the cap box, after I make it, then I'm going to put some concepts in it. Okay? I don't know how many I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to frustrate me or what. I've been playing with different things. Still ain't quite figured it out yet. But nevertheless, we're going to still do it. So let's go and get into it. Okay, so I've already cut out the shapes that I needed, but they're not completely cut out on the things that I needed on. So I'm going to use this chipboard right here that I have. And it depends on what you're going to make, okay? If you're going to make a full cap, my cap is not going to be a full cap because it's a gift concept, okay? But if you decide to make a full cap, then you're probably going to need 6 of these, all right? I'm only going to need 3 of these. So let's see. So it's kind of like making a triangle with a little bit of a curve to it on each side. And what I'm doing is I'm putting it on the chipboard and I'm drawing it out. Definitely not going to be perfect. All right. I have more than one chipboard under here, so I'm hoping I don't mess this up. Okay. Kind of like that. I don't quite like how I traced it this one. This is not really giving what it's supposed to give, but nevertheless. Okay, so what I like to do first is just see if I got them at least close as I possibly can in matching. And they are. So that's 3. Now, depending on what you're using your hat for, how strong you want it to be. Okay, mine is going to be a box. And because my gift is not going to sit directly on the hat, it don't have to be but so strong. Okay, if that makes any sense at all, it don't have to be but so strong. first things first, let's just go ahead on and pick the colors that we're going to use for these. Okay, so they're already be done. Okay, so I want to use this mauve color for one. Okay, so I can't really tell the front from the back on this, but just gonna put it right here just like that. And I'm debating if I want to just go ahead on and add it. I don't know. Anyway, just go around it and trace. Okay, so that's 2 4 over, huh? Yeah, I'm a little too close to the edge. All right. Gonna do my second one. And then move on to my third one. Okay. And then I'm gonna go and cut it out. And what I'm gonna do, first of all, is I'm gonna fold this. I want it to be like loose and movable like I need it to be. I don't want it to be so stiff, if that makes any sense. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. So I'm just roughing it up just a little bit. So now we're going to take some glue. I've got my glue sticks over here. And apply some glue right here. At the tip of it. And then we're going to apply the other piece to it. Just like that. And we're just going to hold it there until it dries. or at least that it feels like it's dry, okay? Don't do like me and touch it like I'm doing right now. And I'm going to do the same thing over here on this side. Add some glue right there at the top. And try to get it to bump up to one another, just like that. Come back over here after you think you might have it together. We're going to go on and add some more glue. I know my gun look rough. It's been through a lot. All the fabric and stuff. I got another one, but I just don't be charging it like I'm supposed to. Okay, so just bump it up together just like this here. Okay. Kind of like this. Hold on. See how I'm kind of bending it over as I'm trying to get the glue to glue down, to glue together at the same time? That's what I'm trying to do here. And if it does not seem to act right for you, then put some more glue on it until it does what it's supposed to do. Okay. Over on the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing, just like that. Okay. Now, to get some stability, you're probably better off using cardboard, not chipboard. Okay. I'll just put that on out there. It'd be best to probably use some cardboard, not chip. And this is definitely not sticking the way I want it to. It is, but it isn't. So this one came in a little too much for me, my liking, but it's okay. I'm trying to pull it out a little bit, but that glue ain't playing. At all. Okay. So this would be the front part of the hat right here, okay? Now, like I said, if you're trying to do the entire thing and make the, the whole hat, you would go all the way around. You add the other 3. Remember I said most of the time people have about at least 6. This is bugging me, so that's why I'm cutting it. Because it did not lay the way I wanted it to lay. So I'm trying to get a second chance here. Get it to lay how I want it to lay, not how it want to lay. Kind of like that. And you just hold it. So now I had a piece up here I was going to show you guys. Oh, here we go. Now this is the actual piece of cardboard. So what I want to do now is I want something inserted in here to keep this open the way I want it to be, right? So I decided to use a piece of cardboard to do that and glue it together just like this. Okay. That'll keep this open the way I want it to be open. I don't want it to close up at all. So I need more than one of these. I need 3 of these. But what I need to do right now, because that's my only one, I'm going to trace it so I can have the right size for when I'm ready to put it in the other 2. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to glue this part first down on the middle piece right here, kind of like that, and just hold it there until it sticks and it dries. Okay, kind of like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side and the other side. Put some glue right here. And try to apply pressure to make it lay down over here on this side. Okay, yeah. So now I'm going to do the other side the same way. Okay, so can y'all see the front of the cap already? This is the front part of it, right? So now I did make the crown for it, but I did not like it. I'm going to show you what I did. I made a half moon for it, which I don't like this, and plus it's not going to fit the way I want it to anyway. So I'm going to have to remake one. And I was thinking, because it has to come back about this far to look right. You get what I'm saying? So grab another piece of chipboard so we can play around with it a little bit. Okay, so if this here is going to be the hat part of it, right? Make a line right here, just going across this thing, you know, to give me a little bit of idea of what we're working with here, right? So the brim itself, I need to do a pencil, but I ain't got no eraser, so I don't know why I'm worried about the pencil, but the brim itself needs to come up, and I'm just doing a sketch because I'm still not sure. So when y'all already know, when I'm not sure about something, I just keep going over it and over it until it starts to form or look right to me, if that makes any sense. But all I'm doing is coming from the corner of the little dome shape hat and coming around how far I want the brim to come out. Okay. I'm going to darken it with the pen and see if it even looks right, because just because I did that don't mean that that's how it should be. I could always straighten it up a little bit if I need to. Oops. I done moved it. Okay. Anyway. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just, you see this, now that I'm actually looking at it from this way, this looks odd. Okay. I'm looking at it right here. So now I probably need to go and look at a cap. That's probably what I need to do. Because this part right here, the front part of this right here, looks okay. But then when we start coming down the side, we know it gets smaller as it goes into the cap. So sorry, y'all. The only way I can do this is just to freestyle it until it looks right to me. There's so many different ways. I need to go look at a cap. There's so many different ways you can do this, but let me just see what this looks like. Great thing about it is it's nothing permanent, you know? It's just me trying to figure it out right now. And then as I'm cutting it, it's like I already know I want to go outward with it. Is that crazy? I'm not even going by the line right now that I have over here. I'm just going to cut it out and see. And even though, you know, I struggle sometimes with some of these things, I enjoy doing them with you guys because it allows you to see. Okay, let me flip it another way so I don't see all that, because that's it's throwing me off. So move it over just a little bit. Push it down. Okay, this could possibly work. Might look a little weird to y'all. I don't know, but it could possibly work. Over here just looks like it needs just a little bit more. Let me try it again. Because we sit it right here like this. Okay. Let me bring it back some. Maybe I'm just too far up. I don't know. Anyways, this is what, excuse me, this is what we had or have. And it's not completely bad. Okay. I like the circle part of it right here at the top. This is all I like about it right here. That's it. No more than that. So I'm gonna, and it looks like I got it at an angle too, which is not good. Okay, I think I got it straight now. But it kind of looked like it was at an angle. Okay, so I'm going to just do it again right here. Draw the line so I'll know where it's supposed to sit. And try it again. I'm starting to feel like I need to grab a hat though. I need something to look at. Matter of fact, give me a second. Okay, y'all. So I went and got a hat so I can have something to look at. Now this hat, it starts right. This hat has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It actually has the 6 things I was telling you about these. But I'm noticing something else, which probably would have made so much more sense to me. Okay, this hat starts right in here and come out. I don't know if that makes any sense. So let me see. I'm going to turn this back around and have it facing me for a sec. Now I could trace this hat. Matter of fact, let me move this for 1 second. I just want to see what would happen if I trace the edge of this hat. Okay, it kind of looks like the one I already have though. But I'm going to trace it. I just want to see something. Okay, see, it gives the same exact thing that the other one gave. So if I trace it like this, right? And then I take this and maybe push it up in there a little bit. It depends on how much hat I want, right? How much brim I want on it. Because this one here is kind of big. So me stretching that out probably didn't help me any. But hold on. I think I just figured it out. Okay, so there we go. Now, one side of this is perfect to me, but the other side is not because I didn't do something. Okay. That's crazy. I didn't think about going to get the hat either. I was just going to try to freestyle it. Then I realized my daughter has one of these hats. Okay. This would work. So that's something you can do right there. You can just go get your hat and do the brim. if you're particular like me. If you're not that particular, then don't even do all that. Don't even take yourself through all that. But if you are, go on and do it. Just go on and do it. All right, so I'm gonna cut this out. This is supposed to be the right one, right? Move that out of the way for a sec. So when we were to put this back here, you can just sit it on here just like that. And you can make the brim come out further than that, y'all. It don't have to be up close like this right here, okay? But for me, it's okay. Yeah, for me, it's okay. Good enough for me. Yep. So now we can take this here. We can use this here. But this here is so flimsy. So I'm thinking, will this work? Because I do have one here. Trying to see if I can make this work. It's hanging off too much. But I could use it possibly up under it, huh? Possibly. I don't know why I got that thing way up there like that. But anyway, I could use it up under it to give me a little bit of security, but that ain't gonna work. So let me grab a piece of cardboard so I can cut out some cardboard for this. Okay, so we can have something just a little bit stronger than that. And then we can continue with our hat box. Okay, so I went on and cut out the little pieces I needed so to use the cardboard with. So I'm gonna clean around it just a little bit, not much because you're not gonna really see it, but I don't want the little lumps to be here. So we already figured out how we were gonna do this. So all you're gonna do is just gonna plop it on just like that right there. Okay, get it the way you want it, how it's supposed to fit on there, and boom. Then you pretty much got the little hat that I was trying to create. Of course, pull it back a little bit. Don't have it up so close like I just did. But that's how it would be. So let's put these on. Let's see if these are going to fit the way I want them to fit now that I've done that part, which I'm a little nervous about because I probably should have, I kind of feel like I should have put them on first, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to just go on with it, okay? I'm going to go ahead on and put this hot glue on this one piece, this one side right here. I'm going to keep it going, okay? I think I'm gonna, trim this out a little bit because I don't like the way that looks, but nevertheless, it is on. So first, I'm gonna take this little piece here that's overlapping and cut it off if I can without messing up anything. Just a little bit. Kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. So, I'm gonna use, I have some other colors that I can use. So I'm gonna cut a few pieces to go where the cap is connecting, like this. And I think I'm going to take it and I'm going to go over that. But I want to make sure that this here is already glued down properly before I do that, because I don't want it to pop back up. So making sure, excuse me, making sure that it's already down the way I need it to be. And then I'm going to just take this here and go over the top of it, kind of like that, just to give it a little bit of trim and a little bit of pizzazz, because right here, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because it's coming out a little bit or what, but we're going to fix that. So I need to put the little circle up here as well. I haven't made that yet, but I'm going to. I'm just going to have to wing it. Just like that. It's my tiny scissors at. This table's a mess, so I don't even know, but okay. So all I'm doing is trying to make a little circle right here. The best I can. And it's definitely a challenge. Look at this, y'all. This circle is jacked up. Where is my other scissors at? Because I know with the smaller ones, I could cut it a little bit better than that. I just can't find them on this desk. I have some scissors, but it's not the ones that I want. So I'm just going to try and my best to go around this circle the best that I can. What y'all think? Think that's okay? I do too. And we're going to stick it right up there like that. So let me cut off that extra hangover up here. Put me a little glue right there. Just like that. Put the little circle right on top of it. Just like that. What y'all think? Think it'll work? I think it'll be all right. Now, we're going to cut this thing out and put it on. Give it something, make it look a little bit better. Put that back over there. We're going to need this for some more circles soon. All right. So come down here. And I'm going to trace this bad boy out. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I think I'm going to trim it out with that other color. I just like the way it looks. I just don't have a long piece of it like that. I thought I bought two, but obviously I did not. Yes, I did. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to take this here and cut me a long strip out real quick so I can go around the bottom of the hat. Didn't have to go this far out. Don't know why I'm going that far out, but you know what? It is okay. Okay. So I was looking at it and I was thinking, why not just go ahead on and put this on the edge of the hat, since, you know, I already got it on the other part of it. But looking at this here, why is this so off? It looks like it's off, y'all. I hope I don't regret doing this. Okay. Didn't mess nothing up. It just looks a little odd. So I'm just cutting off the hangover right now. I don't know if I actually cut it too big or what, but there's definitely hangover. Okay. So now, yeah. So I'm going to glue around here. Be added at. But if I do it that way, I'm trying to see if it's going to match. Okay, it'll still match up. I wasn't sure if it would or not. So where I have my hand at right now is actually where it should be lined up at. Not quite on the other side though. Okay, kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that, but not that. I got to move it up a little bit because the back is not, it's not showing. Okay, right there. So this is where I should be placing glue at right now. Scared to move it because I feel like I'm going to lose my spot, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to glue that in first and hold it. Okay, and then just going around and keep doing it all the way around. And I think I'm going to go from under it right here and try to see if I can do it like this. Okay. Hold it again. That part. And this turned out pretty good so far, considering it's my first time doing it. I'm actually pleased with how it's coming out. Because it wasn't looking good at first. All right. And now the last part of it. So once it's on, woo, that glue hot. Once it's on, this is how it should look. If you're following along with me, yours probably might look a little better than this because, you know, but nevertheless, this is how it's supposed to look. Okay, so then you can put your box in here. So I'm going to use this one here, but I want to use this really for my red box. So what I did was I just cut some boxes up a little bit to see if I can make it work out the way I want it to work out, or if I'm going to have to make my own box with this. But you stick your box in here just like this. I'm trying to lift it up so you can see how I'm doing it. You're going to stick your box in kind of like this, but make sure that the box fits inside of the hat a little bit. I'm not trying to make it fit in this one because this is not the box. This is not the hat that I want this box to go in. So I'm going to show you that once I get to that point. Okay. But this is the first hat. So now I'm going to get the second hat and the third hat done. And then we're going to go ahead on and, you know, put everything together and keep it moving like it's supposed to be. Okay, y'all. So we already have the 3 hats made, okay? And I know this probably took forever, and I'm sorry. So now we just have to get the boxes in them so we can put the gifts in them. So give me a moment to clean up some of this mess, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, y'all. I've already completed 2 of the boxes the way I wanted them to look. So we're going to complete one together, okay? So to get to this point, bring this over here. Okay, so this is a Dollar Tree box that I cut in half, actually, okay? So now I'm putting it back together, but I'm putting it back together a little bit shorter and smaller than what it was. Okay, so I can stick it in here like this. That's how I want it to go in there, and it's going to be glued down to the cap. But first, I have to make sure that this is the size because it pokes out on the side of the cap if it's not closed in properly. Okay, yeah. This is the size I think I'm going to go with right here. I'm going to pull it back out. And first things first, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on it to hold it together on one side. Do the same thing on the other side. Hold it together just like that. Don't worry about the box showing because it's going to be covered. So I'm going to take some tape. I'm going to stick a piece of tape on the inside. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put a piece of tape on the outside. Like that. Okay. So we're going to make this probably this color since the hat is this color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on this and stick this to the box. Make sure I stick it to the right side of the box. That's going to be inside, so I don't need it there. I need to stick it to the side of the box. So what I'm going to do is just put some hot glue on here. Come in about right there. Leave a little lip on it like that. Move this off the way for a second. Then I'm going to cut this back here in the back. Cut it right here. Place some lip on it. Flip it over and do that on the other side. Exact same thing. I'll find a cleaner side though. Okay. Put some glue on it. Turn it y'all way. And I'm going to do it the same way. I put that on a little crooked, but okay. Now we're going to all right. So now we know this is sliding inside of the hat, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this in. So make you a slit right here at this corner. You don't have no problems folding this in and gluing it down. Just like that. Okay. Come over here on the other side and do the exact same thing. Cut your slit right there at the corner of the box. This part of the box, we're going to cut all of this off. Same thing over here. Yeah, same thing over here. I forgot my slit, then I can fold that down and glue it in. Okay, like that. Cut this off at the end. Cut this off right here. Grab another one. We're going to close this side in. Okay. So, same old thing. Just glue it. Stick it down somewhere. Cut it out. And once it's glued down, just cut around it. The best that you can. Okay. All the way around it. So you get everywhere. Okay. So now, the inside of this is going to have a little, yeah, this is going to be the inside. Don't have this in there just like that, but it's going to have some fabric on it, some more fabric on it. Didn't even get it out, but the fabric I'm going to use for it is going to be this color. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down and then I'm going to fold it over. Just a nice square. Find your little area you want to put it in and just plop it on down. I'm trying to get it right in the corner because, you know, sense in just wasting stuff. Will it cover it completely? Yes, great. Okay. So now that I see that it will cover it really good, I'm gonna go ahead on and cut this side right here down like that. I'm gonna take and put some more glue on it. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna fold it downward. Just like that. Press it down real nice. Okay. And I'm going to cut this piece off because this is what's going to go in our box for the backing. So I'm just checking out the sides right now. Now, before I even bother doing that, where do I want to do it now? So I make the two little teardrops on the side, like half hearts, really, without the arch in it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is And I'm going to do it with this color. Because I'm going to trace it out as soon as I find my pen. I'm going to trace it out. Better yet, I'll do one better than that. I'm going to put some glue on it. See if I can put it back in that trace area that I just did. Yes, yes, yes. Just like that. Then I'm going to cut around it. Until I'm satisfied with how it looks. Then I'm going to put some glue on it. Plop it down in another spot. Just like that. And I'm going to cut around it again. Just like that. Now I'm just checking it out to see if I cut it clean enough. It looks pretty clean to me. Now I have another one somewhere. Oh, there it goes. Gonna do the exact same thing. Glue down the side. Place it down. Not even gonna trace over it, just gonna cut it out. Just like that. See if I got enough of space to try another one in here somewhere without using another piece of fabric. Well, whatever this is, sheets, foam sheets. I don't know what I mean. Okay, now it's in a good spot. Then I'm gonna cut it out again. Like this. Okay, got another one, right? I don't think I'm gonna need all that. So put it over there for now. So now what I'm gonna do is take a piece of this that came off of that. If it's long enough, I'm gonna use it. Let's see, not long enough. Okay, fine. I think I got another piece over here though. Yep. So I'm gonna take this. I know this got to be long enough, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna trim these out with this. So I'm gonna cut me a straight line here, or semi-straight. This girl don't do straight, but she do the best she can. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna take some glue, run it to the top of this thing, all the way down, and trim it out. I'm trying to put it on here as neat as possible. Okay. pop that off. Do the other one the same way. Right. Make sure I don't put this on the side that has the pencil mark on it. Run it down the other side the same way. Press, press, press. You need to move it around. This is your chance while it's still wet. Y'all know this glue dries fast. Pop that off. Okay, so I got my two half hearts. And what's going to happen is they're going to go on the side of this. The other ones, I did them while they were in the cap, but this time I'm going to do it before I put them in there. So I'm going to run some glue down the side of this. And I'm going to attach this to the top, all the way down the side of the square that I made. Just hold it until it is glued down and secured. Okay. And I'm going to do the other side the same way. Hook it on over here on this side. Press it on down and in there real good, best you can. I'm going to take this one back off because, oops, pull some of that glue off of it because I don't think this one is cut down good enough in the middle, because I still see where the foam is kind of lifting, and if it's flushed, it should not be lifting at all. Not a good thing to do it while it's got all the glue on it and still hot, but y'all know me. Okay, we're gonna try it again on the other side. Pull some of that off so it don't make things hard. And it could have been this here too, so let me go down the side of this because I do see a little bit of it hanging off on the side. So it's important to make sure your sides are cleaned up where it lays really nice for you. Gonna reapply it. Okay. Come up here to the top and just press, press, press. See, now it's laying like it should lay. Yes, okay. And I'm just holding it there until I get the desired look and feel. Okay. So once I got that done, I'm thinking I'm gonna put the strips, some strips down the like I did one of these. But I'm gonna do the take some of these scraps and see if I can use them. So Yes. All right. So I'm going to make a strip. Make 2 strips, actually. And make another one. And hopefully that'll be all that I need. So I'm going to take this strip and lay it right across the top of this, all the way down. Okay, I think it's about to break. I must have pulled on it too hard. Does it make it? Oh, okay, it's still going to make it where I needed to make it, so that's good. So take your glue, run a bead of it down the seam, the best you can, and go on top of it, just like that. Okay, just like that. And then you can make it go all the way down to the bottom if you want to, but you don't have to. Since I'm already here, I'm going to just go on and bring it on to the bottom. And I'm going to do this to the other side. Same exact thing. Take your glue. Okay. From the top to the bottom. This is kind of giving me a little bedboard. Clip that off right there. Okay. And this is what you got. All right. This is going to go inside of here. And now that I've put all that stuff on it, I'm really hoping it still do what I needed to do. But this is how it's going to be in here. And it's going to be glued down inside this box. So before I do that, though, I'm seeing this blue a little bit too much. So that means I didn't, I'm going to have to cut that. Ooh, that's up my thing. Cut some of that down just a little bit. Just for my own well-being, because I don't like seeing stuff like that. When I know it was supposed to be showing, go back, put some hot glue on it. Okay. But that's what happens when you're making a homemade box. So what we're going to do now is the blue part right here is going to go on the inside of here. Push it in so you can see. That's how it looks, right? But what you got to do is put some glue back here so you can glue it in the back of the hat, all right? So it sits properly, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, so it sits properly. Feels like it got a little height to it. Anyways, I'm just going to keep it moving. Don't do nothing extra. Okay, so I glued it, so I'm going to try to get it back in here. Move it around where I want it, because once it dries, it dries. Yeah, that's fine. And just press it down to make sure that it's sticking inside the hat. Okay? Just hold it for a few minutes. Now we can put this part on. And I'm going to just slide it in there, just like that. And you decide how high you want it to be in there. Me, Okay, yeah, the back is doing what it's supposed to do, looking like it's supposed to look. I'm excited. Okay, so now we're going to take and put some glue back there to make this board stay there. Okay. And we squeeze it together. And then because the box is blue, you can still see that little lip. So what you can do, take another piece of these sheets. I'll use this one. Don't think this is long enough. Wait a minute now. It look like I ain't taking the chances. So I'm gonna cut another little small strip. And I'm gonna take this strip and I'm apply it back here to cover up that blue. Okay. I want to show y'all that before I do it because I know you can't see me doing it. But that's what I'm doing back here. Y'all, I'm so pleased with these little hat boxes. I really hope y'all try these. I don't mind anybody trying anything that I put on my page, okay? That's why I do it. I want you to try it and let me know what you think. I know it could be a lot, but it's so rewarding if it turns out the way you want it to turn out. And then I try my best to make sure that you guys see the mess up. So if you come across this, like, well, Wendy kind of did the same exact thing. What did she do to fix that? And then it'll be fixed and you can keep it moving. See? So that's in the back and it's covered up now. So these boxes are pretty much complete. The only thing that really needs to be done to all three of them actually is if you look at the bottom, this is what the bottom looks like. Okay. And you can do one of two things. You can cover it with cardboard. You can cover it with, what is it? Foam board. You can cover it with the stuff that you're already using. You know, the sky's the limit. But I would suggest you cover it with something. Okay. Don't leave it like that, y'all. Okay. And since I'm telling you, you should cover it, why don't I just show you how to do that real quick? Okay, so I'm going to use the foam that I already have. So I'm just going to stick it on here just like this. Make sure I got it on the page. Is it covered up? Okay, yeah. And y'all know what I'm good for doing, right? Gluing. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this down to this mat and then I'm going to try my best to cut around it. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to glue it down to the mat. Not yet. I'm just going to trace around it. And I'm going to tell you why I decided not to do that. It's because once I glue this down, the lip part of the front of this cap, you're going to see that again. And I don't know if I want y'all to see that on there because I got this little trim on there for that reason. And I don't know how it's going to look. So what I'm going to do is just trace around it like I'm doing right now. While y'all watching. Try not to miss a piece of anything. Move it out of the way. And see that little weird looking shape thing? There we go. I'm going to cut it on out. And we only doing this just to cover up the bottom of it. That's it. because we don't want it just be looking like that. We don't want it exposed like that. Even though it can't be seen, it can be seen. It could be seen by the buyer once they get it, and they might be excited about it and then start examining it and like, wait a minute, this is raggedy. So we're going to just nicely cover it up. Presentation is key. Like that. I'm going to move that piece out the way because we're not going to need it no more. Okay, so I'm going to put it back on top of this. Let me see what it would have looked like now. With that, I got to turn it around so I can see it. With that in the front, is that going to mess up my look? Okay, not really. It wouldn't have. Because I could have cut it down. But I won't take no chances. Okay, so we're going to start with the back part of this. Put some glue on it. Take this, stick it to the back part, just like that. Press, press, press. Then I'm going to go ahead on and open this part right here up. And again, all I'm doing is adding this to the bottom so it don't look like that. Now, if somebody just tear it apart just because they're curious to how it looked, that's, you know, that's different. We ain't got nothing to do with it. Curiosity killed the cat. All right. I'm just going to press it on down. Make sure that it covers the whole bottom. And then what you can do, once you got your whole bottom covered, is just go back around it one more time. If there's any pieces that need to be cut off that's, you know, seeping through what you've already done, just clip it off. And then it's a wrap. So that's what I'm doing right now. Cutting off all the extra. And you just cut it as close as you can to your original piece. Okay. And I think I've done that. See how our bottom is filled and covered and neat now? So y'all, that's pretty much it. That's the gist of how to make these, okay? So I'm going to clean up once again. And we're going to put some gifts in it. Okay, y'all. I know it's a long time coming, but they're done, okay? So these are the gift concepts that I made out of them. Just something small, cute, and petite. I'm really pleased with how they turned out, being that it was my first time even making these on my own by myself and trying to get it right. I do realize my videos are very lengthy, but it just takes time to actually put these crafts together to make them look presentable, and I'm very picky. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. I hope you like it. I hope you try it. Hope you got something from it. So as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I really look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye for now.